we are back. We are here. Yes, skills still unit 2. Today is actually lesson 13. And if you look at my book, that means we're about halfway there-ish. Okay, so we now officially know all of our split vowel diagrams. We know ways to spell each vowel as a long vowel sound, meaning it says its name. We can spell the sound E, A, I, O, and most recently we learned how to spell the sound U. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our most recently acquired knowledge to warm up with a chain. So let's get to it. All right, so for my chain, I want to start with fume. Fume. Okay, tap. Fume. Fume. So we hear U, but that's not how you spell U. We know that there's an additional letter at the end. Fume. Fume. Okay? Now remember, when we're changing one sound at a time as we go through the word. So from fume to fuse. What am I changing? From fume to fuse, I'm changing the ending sound. Good. From fume to fuse. I changed the ending sound from to s. Excellent. All right, from fuse to use. Fuse to use. What's happening? I'm dropping that beginning sound. Good. I'm making a smaller word, a word with only 2 sounds. Use. From fuse to use. Good job. From use to muse. Listen carefully. Use to muse. Good job. Yes, I'm adding a beginning sound, a new beginning sound. Muse. Muse. And a muse is someone or something that inspires your creativity. It can be your muse for writing, be your muse for singing, be your muse for dancing, be your muse for really any creative outlet, someone who inspires that. All right. From muse to mule. Muse to mule. What sound am I changing? The ending sound. Excellent. I'm going to mule. Mule. Let's keep going. I have a couple more words on this one. From mule to mute. Mule to mute. What sound is changing? Make sure you can see mule. Oh, went the wrong way. From mule to mute. I'm changing the ending sound again. Yes, from mule to mute. Notice the rest of the sounds and the spellings of those sounds stays the same. Mule to mute. From mute to cute. What am I changing now? The beginning sound from to k. So cute. 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 From cute to cube. Cute to cube. I changed the ending sound. Excellent. Cute to cube. All right, almost done. From cube to cub. What sound am I changing when I go from cube to cub? I'm changing the vowel sound. Good. The middle vowel sound from cube to cub. Cube to cub. Excellent job. I changed the middle vowel sound. And in terms of spelling, it is no longer the UE split diagram. It is the U by itself. Cub. Cub. From cub to cut. Cub to cut. Change the ending sound. Excellent. Cub to cut. All right, let's review our chain, then we'll move on. fume, fuse, use, muse, mule, mute, cute, cube, cub, cut. And each of these changes was made by only adjusting one letter at a time. Oh, not, I'm sorry, not one letter, one sound at a time. All right, good job. All right, so while I'm erasing, you've got your cat book, right? Oh, yeah, we're going to work in the book together. All right, so yes, in our books, page number 13.1, we have seen this before, only this time we are not just doing one vowel sound, we're going to mix it up. So I will give you the words. Let's go, let's get to it. All right, our first example, our first word is cut. Cut. Let's spell out cut. Those are the sounds. These are the spellings that match those sounds. Now when I say spell it, you will say C-U-T. Now we want to go from cut to, sprinkle the magic, cute. From cut to cute. From cut to cute. U, I hear that U, which means I also have a E, so they're split up. Cute. From cut to cute. And you'll notice on our paper, these are all our short vowel sounds, and these are our long vowel sounds using split digraphs, which means we're not going to use the E sound because E, a split digraph. The two E's are together in that spelling. All right, number 2, tap. Tap. Okay, good, yes. Tap. Tap. Excellent work. Yes, tap. From tap to tape. Tape. That's my magic. Let's write out tape. Well, we can already assume it's going to end in the letter E because that is the split digraph spelling rule that we know right now. And the rest of our spelling is going to be the same as tap. Only when I connect this A with this E, I have a new sound in the sound A. So tap, app, tape, ape. All right, number 3, mop. Mop. Let me see you write mop. No, go ahead, your partner this time. Write mop. Okay, my turn. Mop. Good job. All right. What about from mop to mope? Mop to mope. You hear the O? You see my mouth making the O? Mope. Oh. Mope. All right, a couple more. Shin. Shin. Now, before we write anything, I want you to take a look at how it is set up for you. Notice, this one is longer, which means this indicates a digraph, only this digraph is it split or are they touching? They're touching, so sh, in, shin. So you may spell the sound sh with the letters S, H. Sh, I, shin, shin. All right, from shin to shine, shine. Still with that touching digraph, that regular digraph we learned. Sh, I, Shine. So this word actually has two digraphs. Sh and I are both digraphs. So it's shine. Shine. Good job. Last one. 10. 10. In. 10. All right, let's spell that out. In. 10, like a tin can. Well, most of ours are actually made out of aluminum now, but we still call them tin cans, tin foil. It's actually made out of aluminum. They used to be made out of tin. So somehow the name stuck even though the material changed. Anyway, from 10 to tine. Tine. No, not Valentine. That's someone's name. But tine. So you know like those little prongs on your fork? They're called tines. So Ein. Silent magic E. Time. 10 to time. Good job. Excellent job practicing. Now, don't put this away. We are going to turn to a different page and we're going to continue working together. We're going to turn the page to page number 13.3. Yours is front and back. I just positioned mine so you can see both of them. What's going to happen is I'm going to do the front of 13.3 with you, and then you're going to have an assignment that includes the back of 13.3, and if you turn to the next sheet of paper, also has 13.4. Yeah, it's going to have the back side, and it's going to have these here, okay? So you will be doing some picking and choosing, but I'm going to set you up, and we're going to do the front side of 13.3 together. So this is a picture of it's a lion, yes, but is that one of the words in our box? No. The words in our box are cub and cube. Notice the spelling. Look at the picture. Do you hear a or you? I hear that too. I hear so this is a cub. What is that a picture of? Okay, yes, it's a tree, but what kind of tree? Yes, it's a pine. Say pine. Good. Do you hear pin or pine? Do you hear I or it? You hear I, which means this has to be the correct spelling of the word pine. You know, I changed my mind. I think we'll do both the front and the back. Y'all been doing really, really good. So we'll do the front and the back. But you're responsible for 13.4, and it'll be an assignment. I keep pointing down because the link to the assignment is below the video. All right, here we have a what? Well, don't call it a hat, guys. Come on, look at the. It is a hat, but it's a specific type of hat. And for our purposes, we're calling this a cap. Say cap. Good. Do you hear a or a in cap? A, which means this has to be the correct spelling. So write the word cap. All right. What is this a picture of? A can. Good. Say can. Good. Now say cane. Yeah, that's not a cane. That is not a cane. That is a can. Can. All right. The next picture here. It is not the lion, but it's pointing to the hair around the lion's head. And that is called his mane. Good. Say mane. Excellent. Do you hear a or a in mane? You hear a. Good. So, mane. Oh, no, that's not it. You're right, because if I do not have the split diagram written, it's a whole different word because the sound spelling for the A is not present. I have to have an E in this word, on the end of this word, to create the sound spelling A. So just because we don't hear the E does not mean it has no value. You have to write the E or it's an entirely different word, which is what we're practicing. All right, what is this a picture of? It is a coin. It is money. Specifically, this piece of money is called a dime. Say dime. Good. In dime, do you hear I or it? I, which means we use the split diagram vowel spelling. I'm. Oh, good, thank you for catching it. You have to have the E. All right, so flip your piece of paper to the back side of that same piece of paper. The back side of the same piece of paper. So, like this, you have your book. Okay, we just did the front side, and now you're going to flip it over. Not here, that's a different sheet of paper. Right here, the back of the same piece of paper. If you don't look at the back of the same piece of paper, then, well, you're going to be answering the wrong questions, and that's just going to mess you up later. So we're looking at the back side of the same sheet of paper. So front and back. We're on the back now. What is pictured here? It does look kind of like grass. Specifically, we're looking at what's a grass kind that is a weed. A weed. So like the little dandelions and things that grow outside of the yellow flowers and the little blow on them wish flowers. Those are types of a weed. Good. So this is weed. When we say weed, do we hear E or E? We hear E, and we've learned that the E sound spelling is a digraph, but it is not split. So this is weed. So E, D, weed. Let's underline the sounds in this one. So eed, weed. Good job. Woo. Don't do that. Don't do that. You didn't do anything. I almost did something. I don't want to do that. All right. On this picture here, we have a picture of a shark, and an arrow is pointing to his fin. Say fin. Good. In the word fin, do you hear in? Do you hear it or I? Is this fin or fine? Fin, correct. In. Fin. Excellent. We have a few more to go through together. What is this? It is a kite. Say kite. Good. And kite, we hear the vowel sound I. So when we spell it, we know that that's a split digraph using the magic of the silent E. So kite. Is that correct? It is not. We don't have the correct sound spelling. We don't have the right spelling for the sound I. Because without this E on the end, then that is the I sound. All right? So what is this? What is that picture of? That is tape. That's tape and a tape dispenser. So tape. Say tape. Tape. Do you hear a tap or a tape? Yes, yes, this is tape. So a tape. All right, two more together. Is that all right? So this is a person writing in a little book. They're taking a note. They're writing a note. Say note. Good. And note. What do you hear? You hear the O sound. Good job. So note. Note. All right. And this picture here, this little girl is having well, not a jump. There's no she's having a hop. It's a hop. So say hop. Excellent. When you say hop, do you hear op, or do you hear ope? Well, she hopes she lands, but it's a hop. So op. All right, great job. I really enjoyed working with you on that. Like I said, the next sheet of paper, 13.4, has been magically alakazam technology, what you do a bunch of times, turned into a digital assignment, which is right below the video. I'm pointing down because on your screen, Right below this video is your assignment, which is the next piece of paper with these pictures here. You will identify those. No, I'm not going to tell you what it looks like, but just know that you'll be telling me is this a tree or is this bee, and that's that Kate or gate. So that's going to be how that works out. There's also a story today. I believe your reader calls it the sweet shop. However, in the cat book it says Grand at the Sweet Shop. It is 13.2. Of course, I'll be your partner A, so there is where you can hear me. Yep, it's below here too. I do want you to be your partner B. And if you can't be your own partner B, ask somebody else or play me reading it again. But you do need to hear the story 2 times before you answer the questions. And please, 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 anytime you see the word submit, after you've typed or written a response, click submit. Because if you don't, I get blank work and then it looks like you didn't do your work. And that's not fair. Then you have to go back and do it again. That's not fair to you. So I think that's all for today. Until next time.